Hello and welcome to the second edition of OSPN, the Observer Sports People's Network. I'm Michael Fox and joined today at OSPN headquarters with my colleague Jonny Manziel Greenzaid and field correspondent Jake Certner.
Varsity hockey beat Marriott's Ridge 10-0 in the state championship game on February 27th, breaking the record for the most points scored in a state's title game. Senior captain Ross Allen was honored with the MSHL's Von Labor Award after having 4 goals and 2 assists in the championship game.
The team recorded an overall undefeated season, with the exception of 1 loss during the regular season to Gonzaga.
You know what else is fantastic? Girls basketball.
Senior Japriya Kareem Duval became the 4th girls basketball player in CHS history to reach 1,000 points for her career in their win against WJ on January 22nd.
Wow, Japriya Kareem Duval really does it all.
Now let's move on to the water. The girls swim and dive team won the state championship on March 11th. The team was led by swimmers sophomore Emily Wang and junior Hannah Lindsay, who broke their own personal records to come in first in their respective events, butterfly and backstroke.
Wow, they are really making a splash this year.
I can't deal with this kid. Excuse me, we can't have him here. Anybody else, honestly? After some creative differences, I'm now joined by field correspondent Jake Certner.
Handball finished this regular season with a record of 4-2. Captain Max Alpert scored 5 goals and had 15 assists on the season.
From the handball court, we move to the wrestling mat. Senior Julian Gross took home first place in the 4A, 3A West regions, and senior James Calabritinos took home second. Gross also won states and reached his 100th win against Clarksburg on February 3rd, making him the 3rd CHS wrestler ever to do so. Good stuff, Julian and James.
Regardless of their record, though, those singlets are fantastic.
Moving on to the track, the Bulldogs have sprinted out of the gates this season. Senior Marquette Lewis ran a 36:01 300-meter sprint, the 3rd fastest in CHS history.
That's right, Michael. And senior Lucy Schroer ran a 5:11 mile and placed in 2nd at states.
It's now time for an OSPN special on a boys basketball breaking news story with Jonny and Jake.
Boys basketball may have not had the best season, finishing only 4-18 this year, but we have some undercover info that may shed some light on the reason why their season went so poorly.
That's right, Jake. OSPN headquarters has recent intelligence that every opponent the Bulldogs have played this season have been using underinflated balls.
In fact, I do believe we have some exclusive footage of a Wooten player deflating a ball. Let's go to that clip. We know it was difficult to notice, but if you watch the video very closely, you will notice the Wooten player putting the ball in the door and attempting to shut the door on it in order to get the air out. Truly a classless move. Wouldn't you agree, Jonny?
Yes, sir.
That was a lovely pun, Jake. Now that's all the time we have for OSPN. I'm Michael Fox, and that was Jake Certner and Jonny Manziel Greenzaid. Have a Churchill day. Yeah.